Hey there, chaps and chappers, Roddy Jodphurs here, again. Well, last week we had a lot of fun, and by a lot of fun I mean I only just woke up yesterday. It turns out, ingesting rather a large amount of off-brand alcohol, first thing on a Sunday morning, not the best idea. I woke up in a hospital. I won't go into it. But as a result, it means that I didn't actually get to eat my dinner from last time, so I thought I should try it here for you today. This is what I shall be today. Venison goulash in a tin. To fully understand what I'm going to be eating today, I shall read the back of the label for you. Venison goulash with pear and Calvados brandy. I highly doubt that. Ingredients: 50% venison, water, 8% pears, cream, 2% cranberries, apparently. Cranberries include cranberries, sugar, gelling agent, modified maize starch, onion, sugar, 1.3% sherry, which is not brandy, bouillon, 0.6% Calvados, that's what I was looking for. Lovely. I'm not looking forward to this, I have to admit. I said oh god. I said I'd had my share of venison goulash in my time. I can tell you for starters, it does not look like that. Look at it. There's an old saying down my way. If it looks like cat food, and smells like cat food, and if by cat food you mean cat food that has previously been ingested and just come out of a cat, either end, you probably don't want it to be your lunch. Well, I have to be honest. Perhaps it's a regional recipe. I mean, after all, this is apparently a product of Germany. And for all I know, the German equivalent of this recipe could very well involve passing it through the digestive system of some unfortunate mammal. Oh god, it smells worse out of the tin. Oh god. Ugh. Perhaps, it's interesting. I've often wondered to myself, there are certain gaps in pretty much every commoner's knowledge. And I've often thought to myself, well, if there are cheap equivalents of these things, why are you not simply trying them and bettering yourself? If this was my first introduction to venison goulash, I think I could understand it. The whole not wanting to ever ingest anything again. Yes, I'm sure heating it up won't make it smell worse. I'd just like to point out that this tin cost me £3, and there's about 4 spoonfuls of the stuff in there. If I was at all intrigued and wanted to eat it, then I would be quite miffed. The first most obvious way to comment on fine food would be the taste of it. The second would be, of course, the smell, then there's the visual appearance of it, and the texture. This has the visual appearance of some poor creature's colonic exam. The smell of what one usually finds in a blocked drain. And just through stirring it in the pan, I can detect a texture of what can generously be described as sludge. I have never wanted anything less. Perhaps it's some form of dietary aid. Posh people are thinner, says the money-hungry advertising executive, because they eat stuff like this. You eat stuff like this. You won't want to eat anything else either. I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh God. It smells acidic. I will try and do a decent job of explaining the sensory experience I am currently subjecting myself to. Have you ever been so ill, and I mean physically to the stomach ill, that you sort of empty yourself? And then the thought of the fact that you have emptied yourself makes you want to be ill again. But there's nothing left to come out. It's that smell. The smell of your stomach going, no, there's nothing here for you. Come back later. Normally, of course, I would serve this onto a plate, with knife and fork. Perhaps some sort of accompaniment. However, I feel it would be wasted on this particular endeavour. Make sure I've got a nice bit of the venison. They don't say which part, do they? I mean, they say it's venison, but technically anything that comes from a deer is venison. I would quite like to know which part of the deer I'm eating. Although then again, perhaps I wouldn't. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. No. 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 I do fully believe it contains each of the ingredients listed in the ingredients. However, I do wonder what state they were in before they were tinned. Rotten would be my guess. What am I supposed to do with the rest of it? Do you want some? Please? I'm certainly not going to eat the rest of the— oh God. I keep forgetting that it smells like that. Well, this has been my review of deluxe venison goulash in a tin. The review being, don't ever, unless you desperately need to vomit for whatever personal reason you may have. If you like your stomach staying inside of your body, however, I recommend against it. So there we go, that's that done. Next week I will of course be doing another video, and I'm hoping to make it a little bit more interactive. So I want to answer your questions. If you have anything that you would like me to answer in a video, then do comment below, share the video around, subscribe, contact me on Facebook or through Tumblr. The links are in the description below, or through Instagram because I have one of those as well. So get in contact, ask me your questions, or even just say hi, comment on whatever it is you wish to comment on. I will be responding to all of them, or as many as I can, but probably all of them. So, I have to go hug the toilet for a while. I will see you next week. Until then, my friends, remember, Roddy loves you. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.